Alright, what's up guys, this is Rambler, and welcome back to some more Factorio. It's updated a bit since I last played it. Conveyor belts have like actual gears underneath them. Gears. Whatever the heck they're called. Rollers. Whatever, actually makes the conveyor belt move. There's different textures for everything now, so if I open this up, get different textures for copper ore, coal, so all that's kind of new. The copper plates haven't really changed much. They get a different texture. They're not as shiny as they were before, which kind of makes sense because, And then like, look at the iron chest. Like chests look like have an actual like distinct difference to them, which is actually really cool. And you see like the different textures of, anyway, this game's just been updated and I've just been kind of like staring at it since I started at it or like looked at it to make sure I wasn't going crazy because I felt like a big update was nice. But look at this. Things look a lot different. They look nicer. Which, I mean, is obviously how updates work. But anyway. I'm getting oil processing right now. So I'll be starting an oil rig up in that top left corner where you see all of this crude oil over here. And we'll be working on that fairly soon. Also, you can just, like, these things kind of changed. And, like, not what's in them, but just, like, how they're organized, I guess. Or maybe not, I guess. Never mind. Anyway, I do have that heavy armor, don't I? Oh, I have light armor. I'm going to make some heavy armor because I got steel. Also, you can see that I have like toggled alt and stuff like that, and like hotbar 1 and 2 are right above each other instead of right next to each other. Oh, no, it's okay. So there's actually 2 hotbars instead. Oh, it's because I have the light armor on. I forgot. But it's also just kind of like looks different than it did before. Also, I apologize. I'm kind of sick, but I also kind of want to, get things still taken care of. Which is how I operate. Oh, see, there it is. There's some heavy armor. I'm ready to face the day. If I don't die from this illness first. Ooh. Also, like, look at the electric poles. They look different. All right, well, I'm going to stop being baffled by this, and I'm going to start creating a process for oil things. The most American thing I could ever do is invade a planet and get the oil from it. Which is perfectly fine by my standards, of course. What do I want to do next? Plastics or sulfur? I'm gonna do sulfur processing. Alright, so green science and stuff is still being made, red science is still being made. Okay, so all that automation is still doing perfectly fine. What I want to do is make a pump jack or 2 or 3. I'm gonna make 4 pump jacks along with storage tanks and a lot of pipe. I'm gonna need a lot more iron for that. That'll be a good thing to have. Right about there. Yay for America, I guess. Let me just kind of collect some iron. Don't mind me. There we go. Okay. So I got some iron collected. I'm going to make a lot more storage tanks. I'm also going to have to get a rail system. Ooh, maybe I should be researching that instead. Can I research a rail system? What comes next? Aw. Mars is looking out the window. He's being really cute. How do I get to the railway station? Braking force, no, do I have trains? I don't think I have trains. I've got a pump. Oil refinery. Oh yeah, chemical plants and oil refineries, duh. And I was going to replace everything with steel furnaces. Maybe I'll do that. And come back here in a bit. But I don't have trains. I don't know where are trains? A fluid wagon. So logistics. Oh, there's a logistics science pack now. It's not like I'm gonna do that instead. But there's a logistics science pack now instead of is it not a green? I mean, this is green. So I'm making logistics science packs, but now they made it so you have to actually research it on your own. But since I've already have it, then it's a different thing. Okay, so research is just its own thing now. It doesn't come a part of like logistics or a part of something else. It's like your own thing you have to research. And of course I'm going to get this pretty quickly because of the amount of labs that I have contained. While I'm waiting on that, I may just make a bunch of steel furnaces and just kind of like, I'll get trains and I'll make steel furnaces, replace those, and then I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so one thing off the bat here, I discovered that there's a lot of things that I had, not a lot of things, but a few things that I had researched that I needed to re-research, and that would be fast inserters and... I'm researching engine right now, don't worry about it. But I had to research fast inserters. I don't know where that is. I don't know how far along that goes. It was somewhere, but I had to research fast inserters and my green science again. I realized that logistics was the green science. So now they have like names. They're not like Science Pack 1, Science Pack 2, anything like that. They like have actual names to them. I don't know what the red science is. What is the red science? I'm very curious. I just click on this. Automation Science Pack, Logistics Science Pack, Chemical Science Pack, Military, Production, Utility, and Space Science. I love how they're just like little test tubes, but they're not test tubes, they're the... what are they? Crap, Christopher, you should know this. You've taken chemistry several times before. They're flasks. We'll assume that flasks is the correct word. So many things have changed, and I don't know if I like it or not. Actually, no, I know that I definitely like it. It's so much better. Not like much better as in it was bad in the first place, but like much better as in like all of it that I see right now is an improvement. Everything looks a lot nicer. The fact that the science packs kind of like have their own thing is much nicer, so you don't have to search for the thing that adds to the thing that makes science. I don't know if that makes sense, but like, meaning like you don't have to be like, oh, I want to create red science, so like I'm gonna have to make this, and this. I'm gonna replace things with fast inserters. I feel like that's probably a good thing. Still dying. Anyway, as railway is finishing up, I'm gonna head up to this oil over here, and I'm gonna get a big power grid going towards it. Well, not power grid, just a big source of power going towards it. Apparently I need to make more red science. Why am I not producing that much red science? Oh, it's because I'm not getting as much iron down here. That's convenient. I need to increase my iron production. Alright, well I'm going to increase my iron production and I'll be right back. Good lord. Hey, would you look at that? Alright, so we've got our oil rigs going, which is really convenient. I don't know how fast they're going to collect oil, but actually looks like they're going to collect oil pretty fast. Okay, so I have these tanks here that are going to be collecting up until I get some, what is it called? The oil wagons or whatever they are, the liquid wagons for the railway and stuff like that. I'll get a railway system set up, but I have to chop down like a majority of this forest. Good lord, I'm gonna probably die from dysentery or something like that. But look at this. Look at this. It's the most dense forest. Like, sweet Jesus. But oh well. For the name of science, I will destroy the environment. Looks good to me. It seems interesting that you're on a planet that is very similar, especially with like the life, like the green life, like probably oxygen producing stuff. But the things that are trying to kill you don't seem to be like automated railroad trains. Oh, I'm gonna definitely research that one. Okay, I'm gonna research that one, and I'm gonna get the oil or the paddy wagons. The come on, I need way more iron down there. That's gonna be a problem. Okay, well I'm gonna have to advance my iron research as well. Most of it looks like it's going to be going pretty smoothly, especially since I got these things filled up. More iron's going to be going down there as it goes. But I need a lot of iron, like a lot of iron. It's going to be good though. It's going to be good. And I believe in myself, I think. I don't really know. As long as I don't die first, but that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Anyway, this game is really updated and it looks really good. I'm probably going to leave it here because I've got a lot of things to just kind of take care of in the background, because there's a lot of stuff that, like, waiting on research, and then, like, the actual building of the railway station, or, like, the railway stuff I'm going to definitely do, but I'm going to take down a lot of these trees first. I don't want to be that boring. Not that I'm that fascinating in the first place, but, you know. I do want to get this stuff, like, kind of taken care of. I'll get some trees removed, and I'll get some, because I can make iron station, or an iron refinery over here as well, which would be really nice. But I have, like, plenty of copper and stuff, so I don't really have that to worry about. But the problem with iron is iron can be used to make yet another, like, ore, because steel is basically another ore, basically another resource that you're using. As if it was iron. Like iron is obviously used to make gears and stuff like that, but you don't use it as if it's, like, in everything. It's in several things, but not everything. But, like, steel and stuff, that is definitely in a lot of things in the upcoming, or in the near future. So it'll be really good to have a system that'll get that taken care of. Oil's gonna be very helpful because I can make solid fuel, which is very useful to the cause. I also need to just expand my iron production in general and mine the crap out of this, like, ore resource. So I'm gonna get, like, a more efficient system set up. It's gonna be really good. I've got plans for the future, and hopefully I will see you guys soon. And this game just looks a heck of a lot better. Now I really enjoyed the update. So I don't know, it just looks nice. I like it. They did a good job. I really do like the devs for Factorio. They, like, just keep pumping stuff out. It's, like, really good. They've always got something else to add, which is super cool in my book, my opinion, I guess. Just when developers can, like, sit down and take their time on a game. It just kind of ticks me off because you don't seem to see that as often, especially with the AAA games. And I hate to say that and seem like the bandwagon, like, oh yeah, EA sucked at Battlefront, you know, whatever, that crap. But, like, I don't know, it's just nice to see just a developer just be like, hey, I made this game. It's not the best that it can be right now, but it works and it's good and people enjoy it, but I can always improve. Like, if you have that attitude that you can always improve and you can always make someone's life playing the game easier, or just make it look nicer, easier to look at, stuff like that, it's really nice, in my opinion, of course. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little basically me just fangirling about the update and making some oil refineries, or not really oil refineries, oil rigs to get oil, and then I'll make the oil refineries to refine the oil. It's gonna be good. So hopefully I'll get a train station set up, get some solid fuel, get some research going, because the next few things on my agenda will be creating solid fuel, getting new power source, and then getting the next science pack and automating it. So I got a list of things. I got a lot of things I need to take care of. So I'm going back up to my oil rig to make sure everything's working smoothly, because I can't. Oh my good lord, this is gonna take me off. I'll also get some radar stations going, and I'll build a wall. But you'll definitely see that. But, like, the one thing you won't see is probably me just cutting down all, like, not all of these trees, but a lot of these trees. I actually do hate cutting down trees. Such a sad thing. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.